続きまして、ゾーイこと岩木乙香さんによります。奄美の子です。岩木さん、よろしくお願いします。
急に誇らしや、いつよりも増されて、いつ無休のぐてに誇らしくあらちたぼうれ。皆さん、わかりますか？わからないですよね。私はここから 400km ほど南下した奄美大島で生まれ育った自称奄美の子。さっきの方言を標準語に訳すと、今日はなんという誇らしい日でしょう。いつにも増して素晴らしい。いつも今日の良き日のようにあってほしいになります。私が望むこと、それはいつ無休のぐてに誇らしくあらちたぼうれ。あなたも私も。Hello, I'm a kind of human. I'm a human, a kind of animal. Of course, you know what you are. I was born and raised in奄美Island. As you know, there is beautiful nature there, and it was awarded as a World Natural Heritage last year. Of course, blue and endless ocean is one attraction. But actually, more than 80% of the island is enriched with deep green forest, so you can get negative ions as much as you want. It's located in the dry zone of the earth, but in spite of that, it has about 3,000 millimeters annual rainfall. It's twice the amount of Tokyo, and the world rare subtropical rainforest is created. Wow! Moreover, not only common organisms, but also a variety of rare plants and animals also live and grow there. Let me give you a typical example. Amami rabbits. In fact, it is said that their ancestors existed about 10 million years ago, when the islands were still connected to the Eurasian continent by land. The continent was separated by tectonic movement 2 million years ago. On the continent, the rabbits evolved in the grassland with high survivability later appeared, and then all the rabbits with all traits became extinct. However, their ancestors trapped on Amami Island are spared from natural enemies and still living in their original home as Amami rabbits, which is able to live only in Amami Oshima and Tokunoshima. How cute they are! I don't know why, but when I touch a large tree and imagine what the tree has seen, such as lives of other animals or humans who lived long ago, I get a feeling of vitality that fills my heart. My imagination ability has been improved by touching the attractive nature in Amami from childhood. The sense I have might be because I was born as a Japanese and raised in Amami. I'm sure that I'm sometimes taken to a different world during class is also because of my imagination. Sorry, teachers. Another thing that I feel wonderful is nature and culture in Amami are inseparable. In Amami, it is believed that the gods dwell in nature. So people in Amami have been praying for a good harvest and prosperity since ancient times. It is also said that the souls of dead will return to nature. and I strongly felt that when my grandfather passed away. I loved my grandfather, so I remember touching his cold body, and everyone was crying, which made me very sad. But later, when I sent some of his ashes out to sea, I saw him returning to nature and felt it was not sad to say goodbye, even though I can't see him anymore. He would always be watching over me. That became my way of thinking about this now. Think about surrounded by nature I love, with family, and easy to find a job.奄美, despite a frequent typhoon,奄美is the best, safest place for me. On the other hand, I've been thinking to get out into the world and see the differences. So, I actually went out from奄美and enrolled in iBS. As I met and dialogued with everyone, it reminded me again and again how ignorant and weak I was. Actually, it was good to realize that I didn't understand anything, but there were many times when I wondered why I was like this. I started to lose confidence in myself gradually. I guess it's because I grew up in the island. My method of dealing with sadness is to go outside and gaze into the distance, even if it's just from a balcony. Even though I don't feel better easily, but I'm sure nature has the power to give me a break, even in such a state. Do you know why? I think nature knows how I used to get over from those situations. And my grandfather, who returned to nature, is watching over me with the same kind of smile like he used to. Those things make me feel very relieved, and I feel like I'm told everything will be fine. 우르시 다이조부자가치. The nature in奄美and the sensitivity developed there have formed the shape of the person I am today. Thanks to nature, I have come to feel proud of myself for living even when I suffered. For me, as a child raised in奄美, the dialogue with nature is dialogue with myself. Of course, nature doesn't say anything, but because it doesn't say anything, you can receive a message in many ways. I am a person who can use words to communicate, so today I want to share with you a message that I received from nature in my own way. I want you to be proud of yourself, that you are alive and you could live until now. Also, if you receive something from nature, it would be a good idea to share it with others or keep it inside. Polish up your imagination. Oh, one thing I forgot to say. I will never take responsibility if you lose your concentration or will be taken to a different world during class or work. That's definitely not because of this speech. Thank you.
ありがとうございました。アンドリー先生、コメントお願いします。
Zoe, thank you for a very passionate speech about your home,奄美. I'm always very moved when students who are from elsewhere speak with so much passion about their home, and you did a great job not only talking about unique hometown, Amami, but also it's interesting to see you are so aware of how where you grew up has made you a unique person, has made you who you are, and it was very moving to hear about that. And as for the beauty of Amami, as I told you in class before, I've lived in Japan for almost 20 years, and I've been to many places, but my favorite trip that I've ever had in all of Japan was 15 years ago when I went to Amami, near where you're from in Seppuichi, and we camped on a deserted island and swam in the water and hiked to the top. I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. I want to share that with everyone that I see in Japan, and I'm glad that you had a chance to share that too. Thank you.
Thank you.
現地のコメントお願いします。
すごいですね、ペリー先生、日本中いろんなところに行って、一番記憶に残っているのが、15年前、奄美だって言いましたね。それぐらいすごいんですね。なぜすごいかというと、全部あるからですね。早く世界遺産になればいいのに、ちょっと遅れましたね。だけど、あったから素晴らしいですよね。君が僕らに教えてくれたのは、例えば西洋社会では、英語の世界では、あなたに祝福をという時、God bless you って言いますよね。でも日本人の我々はネイチャーブレッシュって言うんですね。それはどういう意味かを今日の君のスピーチが教えてくれたような気がしますね。僕らは自然との対話の中に生きているのにそれに気がついてないんですよね。で、君の年になって、奄美って本当にすごいとこだっていうことに気がついたっていうのがすごいと思いますね。君はもう立派な人間ですね。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。